Mr. Chair.
Tracy Martin.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair. It's just a very short call to thank all the other members of the House, those that have spoken already, and to thank them on behalf of the children. I want to thank Jacinda Ardern and Jan Logie for their supplementary order papers. I want to acknowledge Alfred Naru and the statements that he made around the process of this bill and the arrangements and the conversations had and the reasons that have been articulated previously for the way that the bill stands now. So just a very, very short call to thank you all for your support.
Now, we now come to putting the questions. I just in case we don't get through it, I'm going to seek the indulgence of the House by seeking leave that if we haven't quite finished by 9:55, the report back of the committee will be slightly delayed. Is there any objection to that process? There appears to be none. So the question is now that clause 1 stands part. All those of that opinion will say aye. To the contrary will say no. The ayes have it. The question now is that Jan Logie's amendment to clause 2 as set out on supplementary order paper number 70 stand part. All those in favour say aye. To the contrary say no. The noes have it. A party vote has been called for. The clerk will conduct a party vote.
New Zealand National.
59 opposed.
New Zealand Labour.
32 votes in favour.
Green Party.
14 votes in favour.
New Zealand First.
11 votes opposed.
Māori Party.
2 in favour.
ACT New Zealand.
1 opposed.
United Future.
1 opposed.
The ayes are 48, the noes are 72. The amendment is not agreed to. The question now is that clause 2 stand part. Those who are of that opinion will say aye. To the contrary opinion will say no. The ayes have it. The question now is that clause 3 stand part. Those who are of that opinion will say aye. To the contrary opinion will say no. The ayes have it. The question now is Jacinda Ardern's amendment to clause 4 set out in supplementary order paper number 72 stand part. Those who are of that opinion will say aye. To the contrary opinion will say no. Our party vote has been called for.
New Zealand National.
59 opposed.
New Zealand Labour.
32 in favour.
Green Party.
14 in favour.
New Zealand First.
11 votes opposed.
Māori Party.
2 opposed.
ACT New Zealand.
1 opposed.
United Future.
1 opposed.
The ayes are 46, the noes are 74. The amendment is not agreed to. The question now is that clause 4 stand part. Those who are of that opinion will say aye. To the contrary opinion will say no. The ayes have it. I will report this bill without amendment.
Members, the House is resumed.
Mr Speaker.
Mr Chair.
The committee has considered the Social Security Clothing Allowances for Orphans and Unsupported Children Amendment Bill and reports it without amendment. Mr Speaker, I move that the report be adopted.
The question is that the report be adopted. Those of that opinion will say aye. Aye. Those to the contrary, no. The ayes have it. The bill is set down for third reading next sitting day. Members, the House stands adjourned until 2 p.m. tomorrow. Nō reira, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa.